Like and subscribe. হ্যাঁ রাফিনো কতুয়াকে কোনটা এই 5 স্টারের যেটা দিয়েছে এইটা কতুয়া তুই তো পেয়েছিস রাইসকে পেয়েছিস ভাত খা এখন হ্যাঁ চল দেরি করে লাভ নেই এ ভুলভাল গান ফান চালাস না স্ট্রিম চলছে হ্যাঁ তোর মাইক মিউট করে দে বলছি মাইকটা মিউট করে দে সেরকম হলে তুই কি দেখছিস না গান ফান চলে গেলে এক্ষুনি তো জানিস আবার গল্প যা বিপিন বাবুর কারণ সুধা স্টার্ট দিতে 1336 1165 ওহ আগের দিন পেনাল্টি অনের জন্যই কিন্তু অতক্ষণ চলেছে বল স্টার্ট দে না রে বাবা Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. বাচ্চা ছেলেটাকে দেখেছিলিস হেই বলছিল কি কালকের সেটা মনে হয়েছিল হ্যাঁ তো ওটা তো জমে গেছিল ওটা একটু পাঠা হিসাব করে পাঠা আমি যেরকম ওই পরপর দেখলাম লাস্ট দেওয়ার পর থেকে যেগুলো ওগুলোই আমি অ্যাড করে দিলাম না ভরসা ব্যবসায় রাখিস না ব্যবসায় কোনো ভরসা রাখিস না ব্যবসা দেখে নে সব তোর ফোনটা কেটে মেলা।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nkunku. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive.
Ready? Ready to do?
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal, 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. McTominay. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Forwards and with intent. Talisca providing an outlet on that flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Camavinga. And the cutback.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mbappe. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb.
Hits one! He scores! Portugal are level! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He could be in here. Van Dijk with the clearance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
David Villa clears it away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way.
কাঠগুলো আর বেরোচ্ছে না, মনে হচ্ছে একেই নেবে এবার।
That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kimmich. Great chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rice is there to clear. David Villa, and they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. A lot. Now the finish! It's there! They're level in H. Rice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
And the shot! And
What
kicked
is
out
it?
by
What
the
is
most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he was.
That's very well played.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Great hit! He scored!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Aos 45 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 6.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Madsen.
Vamos ter 3
McTominay.
minutos de compensação.
And Bastoni. And Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri. David Villa. Looks a good ball through. And the whistle goes for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Here we go again.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rice. Pedri. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. David Villa. Talisca. Now McTominay. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe! Real chance! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And yes, it's him again. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe, big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hey!
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.600.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's a sharp little ball here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. David Villa! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 69 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 7. Villa.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
David Villa looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Bastoni gets it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a go! It's gone backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Talisca wins the duel this time. Goalkeeper's ball. Portugal must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Ljungberg. Oh, good ball, and this was David Villa! And he comes up trumps again. He won't be happy with that one. Bastoni. Oh, that's a key interception.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ljungberg. Kimmich does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pratesi.
Foram indicados 2
Confirmation
minutos
that
de
there will be
compensação.
2 minutes stoppage time. Nkunku. David Villa. And he's being shifted off it. Oh. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Caros espectadores, por favor, visitem a loja
Any
oficial do
reflections
estádio.
on what you've seen, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure...
Oh, what has happened here? Davis is charging up on the overlap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa. Davis. Now it's Pedri. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. David Villa. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. Bastoni. And that has left him in a heap. David Villa. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any of...
He's tried one! Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. David Villa. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Aos 21 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 14.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort...
Mbappe! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That is a great shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries a shot! He's scored! Back to within one! Interesting! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, such a clever touch. Davis. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he's played it back. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. David Villa. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got a throw. There's the hit! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Talisca. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's looking to set free a runner. Bastoni cuts it out. Talisca. And there is the half-time whistle.
Caros espectadores, gostávamos de pedir o vosso contributo para o Fundo das Crianças Desfavorecidas.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to...
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their 4th corner of the game. And it's been taken short. David Villa. There's the shot! And one more try! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Shifted upfield. Nkunku. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. And he welcomes it in. David Villa. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's a nicely... Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Portugal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
They've played it short. David Villa. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.898 espectadores.
Nicely intercepted. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player...
Hits one! Oh, taken with style!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 64 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 94.
Portugal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Kimmich. Now Van Dijk. Kimmich. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get out...
Talisca! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 67 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 94.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Talisca. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice. He's played him through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's there! Portugal are level. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Decent hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's intervened well there. David Villa. David Villa! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Portugal have their second corner now. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. David Villa.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. David Villa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Número 15. Número 14. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 20. Fernando Torres. Número 10.
Barrios.
Número 11.
Maatsen.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
That has been cut short. David Villa. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Vamos ter
Ljungberg.
5 minutos de
He's found a way
compensação.
through. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 94.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Número 24.
Up
Está
for a
acontecendo
header!
substituição.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. 5 minutes to add. Ljungberg. And it's Stones.
This is the time you need that pace.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Caros espectadores, não se esqueçam de que apenas podem fumar nas áreas designadas para esse efeito. Obrigado. Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Número 18.
And that is out of play. Bastoni. Foden. Now Davis. Fiddles it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Fratesi. Fernando Torres. Chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Portugal are making a change now.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? David Villa. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's let fly! Now that was quite some save.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Haaland. Ljungberg. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Out for a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. Portugal have a free kick.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And he's had it nicked away. Vlahovic. Alexander-Arnold. The ball. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Fratesi. Ljungberg. Haaland. The shot! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This is quite a battle. Thiam, pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Fernando Torres. And here's Vlahovic. Haaland. Can he put it away? Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And that should get the job done. He's got the shot away! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Driving forward. Thiam. He's through. Now is he in? Now the finish! What about that from Fernando Torres? And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Portugal take what looks to be a... Haaland! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Já após 29 minutos de compensação.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Fratesi. Olise. Haaland. Haaland touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Chance here to counter. And that has been cleared. It is a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
He's got tall. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Vlahovic first in line. And he does it with poise.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Haaland is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. One-one.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So, the second man in line. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Torres will take the third penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. It's 3 apiece. Torres is the fourth man to step up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Olise is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Fabian Ruiz is the fifth volunteer. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Alisson must save it. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times.
जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो गाइस, थोड़ा लाइक बाय कमेंट मारो। हमको भी थोड़ा अच्छा लगे। थोड़ा पैसा लेके मुंह पे छोड़ो। हाँ हाँ। अरे पानी कितने। Action coming. मेरे को बचाओ।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Portugal contra Portugal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Over to the other side. And that's put paid to a promising move. David Villa. Chance here to counter. He can run onto that. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! Oh, that was close.
Just a cool zone.
David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Davis. Davis goes on a run down the left wing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Driving forward. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Neither side yet able to find the net. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot could be on. This might spell danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Nkunku. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Mbappe. David Villa! And that's caused a worry or two.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Camavinga. David Villa. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Davis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Talisca! Torreira. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. That's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Camavinga. David Villa. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Pedri! Pedri! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pressing high and with purpose. Neuer punts it upfield.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Camavinga. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Pedimos a todos a vossa máxima atenção. Obrigado.
And the action is back on the way.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's been shifted off it. Kimmich. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent... Hits one! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maatsen. And Torreira. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Mbappe. Kimmich. Just about up to the hour now. That is a great ball. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And they win it back again. Van Dijk. Kimmich hurtling down that right flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Davis with a cross. Bastoni with the clearance. Talisca. And it's Davis.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Chance! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Shot at goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
He's dribbled past his man here. David Villa has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Showing good feet. He's tried one! And one more try! And that would have been game, set and match.
Número 24.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
That's a sharp pass. He's through here.
Might want to be careful there.
Fermin. Some really good ball movement. Fernando Torres. Matson proves too strong. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And that has left him in a heap. No, he refuses to take the bait. Gets his pass away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the shot! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Torres. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Ljungberg. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Caros espectadores, informamos que não é permitido estacionar nas vias de acesso ao estádio. Por favor, utilizem o parque de estacionamento do estádio.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Portugal displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Well timed, excellent. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Nuno Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run. Haaland! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nuno Mendes. Fratesi. For Olise. And it's Stones. Now Fratesi. Olise. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fratesi. Akun getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. Now Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Olise. Oh, good ball, and this looks... Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Foden. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? For Olise. And that's a superb pass.
Ljungberg really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernando Torres. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Fernando Torres. Now it's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Akun.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Very much into the last knockings. Out of play for a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Fratesi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Foden! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Haaland picking up. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, nicely intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
David Villa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. Torreira. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Torreira. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pedri gets rid without sophistication. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 18 minutos de
That
jogo.
was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Nkunku, he might be in here! And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
No, that's been intercepted. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. Torreira. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's well spotted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Davis calmly anticipates. Mbappe couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, this looks sharp. David Villa. David Villa charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bastoni. And Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Nkunku. And here's Mbappe. Kimmich. For Rice. Bastoni. Nkunku is in a really good position out wide. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Foram indicados
Defending
2 minutos
of the
de compensação.
desperate variety. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Nkunku. Talisca! Another save. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we hit half-time. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Caros espectadores, vamos desejar os parabéns a todos os sócios e adeptos do clube que festejam hoje mais um aniversário do seu casamento. Parabéns a todos. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Rafinha. Played back in. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're quick to press. Now that's well seen too.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Torreira. Mbappe. Van Dijk is there to clear. Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Nkunku. That's a nicely measured pass. David Villa! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, given away. Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away.
Uma assistência de 71.898 espectadores.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Torreira driving forward. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Haaland. Oh, that's clever. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 15. Número 4. Número 94. Número 7. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
And that's definitely
Número
not his
10.
best.
Número 6. Número 24.
Madsen,
Número 20. Fernando Torres.
David Villa. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stood up well to him there. Akun. Caught offside that time. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just about up to 75. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. And he's been shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland is onto this. Decent progress down the left. Oh, what a climb! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving on and making good progress. Look at the space here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. Davis spots it and intercepts. Davis cuts it out. Haaland. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rice. Haaland. Now Akun. David Villa. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Fratesi. Haaland. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Davis. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a good run down the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Haaland. Has a shot! Brilliant save from Alisson! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal have their second corner now. Rice plays it short. Torreira does really well to win the ball there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. David Villa happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Van Dijk makes the interception. Strong running down that left flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's trying the shot. Pedri. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
David Villa. Oh, such a... David Villa! Oh, just over.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
First quarter of an hour gone. Pedri. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Pedri. Lobbed in behind. He's shifting through the gears here. Nkunku! Hits off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Davis going full tilt down the left. Davis. Big chance! That's a half-decent try. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. That is a great ball. That's going to go a long way. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nkunku! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Thinks one through. Heads it! Van Dijk tries to clear. Rice bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, they've got it again. Nkunku. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Davis. And now the breakaway. Foot in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Rice. He's got away. That's good play. And it's Davis. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's good defending, very good defending. David Villa. Talisca. Alexander-Arnold. That's a decent clearance.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Camavinga. Pedri. And they win it back again. Camavinga. There's the shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Kimmich. For Rice. Van Dijk.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Villa just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Pedri. Another pass just keeps it. David Villa! Maatsen. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Camavinga. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's managed to get free. Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Este jogo teve uma
Oh no,
assistência de
no
70.987
circumventing this opponent.
espectadores.
Torreira. Talisca, who does have an assist to his name. And Matson. David Villa. And he's been shifted off it. Pedri. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pedri. He's having a go. Davis. Played towards the other side. It's Kimmich. Kimmich. Could move up a gear here. Alexander-Arnold. Nkunku. Talisca. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Kimmich. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Oh, they could be caught out here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Torreira. And the flag has stayed down. He has found the way through. Nkunku! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rafinha gets it away. Pablo Barrios. Now it's Mbappe. Stones. That looks a good ball through. Olise. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de competição.
Decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bertese is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances. And the volley. Torreira. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe looks for the finish. No, not quite.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to...
Pedri! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been cleared. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Rice gets his pass away. Oh, good ball. Talisca could move up a gear here. Spread neatly. Rice. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. And it's Davis. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Torreira. It's Camavinga. Now it's Nkunku. He's got away. Now it... And the shot! Sticks it away! Portugal are level! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Nkunku in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe gets into some space. Kimmich. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's through here. He has found the way through. Mbappe! There's the hit! And that has been knocked clear. Rice. Got a shot away! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rice is offering a Rice smile there.
Portugal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
David Villa. Talisca. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. David Villa is herring after that one. Pedri goes steaming forward. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Clips it so gently. Nkunku. He's dealt with that really well. Chance here to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Second period then underway. Pedri. Rice. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Pedri. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And that is a little undercooked. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And the keeper takes decisive action. And smartly reclaimed. Camavinga running with the ball. David Villa. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Kimmich. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Talisca. And he's heaved it away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Talisca. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga. Torreira. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Torreira brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Bastoni. And it's Kane. That has ended up in no man's land.
Footballing with usually identifies with...
Talisca! 60 minutes played. And the pass is intercepted. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's another throw. Kane. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 94.
Time then for the first substitution of the
Número
game.
15. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13, Messi. Número 10.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He rises! Pedri gets good distance on it. Kane. And he's intervened well there. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Fabian Ruiz.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Pedri, and it's Kane. Pedri, he is through here. Played back. It's Kane! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Kane fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Rice. Kane. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafinha! And that's a real chance missed. Portugal have their third corner. Rice with the short one. Great chance! Oh, nicely intercepted. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rafinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Torres. Portugal have it back and can go again.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 4 extra minutes. That's a nicely measured pass. Nicely worked. And he's on David Villa!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Pedimos ao dono do carro azul que está estacionado junto ao portão principal o favor de o retirar, pois está em vias de ser revocado. Obrigado. Substituição para Portugal. Número 4.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Fernando Torres.
He's found a way through.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Fratesi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Kane. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Fratesi looking to get on the end of this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa. And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha fiddles it through. Nuno Mendes. And it's Kane. Fabian Ruiz with the foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Fratesi. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Bastoni. He is through here. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It was a great... half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8. Villa. Número
Exhaustion,
34.
physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Número 24. Número
This
11.
really has been thrilling. Both sides. He gets big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Now it's Torres. He's in, surely! Terrific header! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is quite a battle. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's well seen too. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Haaland. Messi. There's the shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Haaland. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Kane. Now it's Kane. And it's Fernando Torres. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Kane next in line, and here he is. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Messi is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Portugal are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Rice is third in line. And he sticks it away.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Torres is fourth up. Off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Torres comes up, their fourth taker. And he puts it away.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. Sticks it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Alisson must keep this out. This is match point. And no, the pressure just too much.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. No, denied remarkably.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? That's it. It is done. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part.